I'm Ashley Ring, and this is my 10th grade unit on poetry and discovery. There are several standards covered in this unit, and these address writing mechanics, reading and writing poetry, communication, both verbally and visually, and social emotional growth, goals that use real life settings and that are also linked to Common Core and state standards. This unit also incorporates Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences because all of the lessons include activities that target different students and their learning strengths. These include visual, verbal, kinesthetic, interpersonal, naturalist, musicological, and interpersonal. The unit starts off with the Where I Am From poem by George Ella Leon. Students start off this unit using level 1 and level 2 depth of knowledge by identifying and recalling information. They learn one main poetic device for this unit and project, which is imagery. It ties into the whole unit's big idea on communication and why language is important and how language can evoke certain emotions. Students continue to move along in the unit using levels 3 and 4 of the depth of knowledge scale to apply what they have learned about imagery and poetry, and also to create their own poem. All sorts of assistive technologies are incorporated to level the playing field, while also engaging and enhancing the lesson for the class as a whole. Students get a chance to excel in their own area of strength with the help of technology to make the adaptations for the class necessary. I have learned that this can really help to bridge the gap between the classroom and real life applications. The discovery of themselves in our poetry unit, in which we ventured through where students come from and memories they still carry with them, will lead us into our next topic of discovery, which is like life after high school. Students will get to play through a day in the life of a professional and learn job traits, concepts, vocabulary, and job-specific skills. Students will have the opportunity to grow in their social emotional learning through managing real-life situations. These interactive lessons allow students to learn and practice skills in a safe environment while improving their abilities to maneuver through social situations. Students will get to share a reflective essay on their experience on the job site and their experience going through social situations. Also through this unit, students will be creating video productions of their poems using all sorts of different technology tools to add video, pictures, music, and audio. They will also be able to use several types of assistive technologies to help evaluate their peers on their own work. Throughout this course, I have learned so many exciting tactics and tools to diversify my instructional delivery while opening up a place for imagination and creativity to make its way back into the classroom. This has changed my view on instructional delivery immensely, in that the world is a diverse place with diverse needs, and it is my job as a teacher to allow each of those diversities to grow and flourish in the correct environment while I continue to nourish and guide each of those students. Prior to this class, I could see differentiation on a surface level. However, now I can see how learning one objective could be planned and successfully met with each student excelling in their area of expertise. I also see the English classroom as a place where I can make the math whizzes and despisers of essay writers feel comfortable and as a strong addition as anybody else in the classroom. Lastly, this class has taught me the true meaning behind celebrating equity and diversity in the classroom, and I wish to continue to grow in these skills and just continue updating my lessons and thriving to be a teacher that celebrates diversity and equity in the classroom. Thank you so much for listening to my 10th grade unit lesson plan on poetry and self-discovery. The last few slides will take you through some of the many amazing features and cool apps that were used throughout this unit to help enhance student engagement and to make sure that all students' needs were met, assets were considered, and interests were considered. Thank you for listening.